Hello, this is Zero. Today I'll be explaining the mechanics and the skills of Golden Peak Cave. For the first skill animation, he will be doing a skill that covers the map and he just moves a little bit forward. You can follow him with a moving skill or just iframe it. Then he does a normal attack into an attack that hits in front of him and behind him. It's always the same pattern. He does an auto with a blast into another skill that hits in front of him and behind him. Make sure to not be behind him when he does that. For this mechanic right here, you could squeeze in some fast skills if you have the skills for it. If not, just you can iframe it. So the boss will start showing you a message that says, "What on earth did we do wrong?" It's just a tip or a notification, so you can start iframing. You just iframe that skill and go back to DPSing the monster. Now for this attack, where he takes his sword and puts it on the ground, it's a two hit, so make sure you don't greed and cancel your iframe too early. Just keep iframing until he's done with it and go back to DPSing after that. Then as you can see, he's just gonna repeat the same thing, a normal attack into a moving attack, and yeah, just try to dodge it as best as you can. He will be spawning a flame on the ground. Try not to stand in it, but also keep the monster around it at the same time because it will help us in the next mechanic. Some of his skills would hit the flame and turn the flame from red to blue, or when he says, "Is this really all you've got?" When he says that, he will do a couple of AoEs that will turn the red flames into blue flames, and then those will explode, CCing him for free back attacks. Now, for this mechanic, he will be spawning a red circle that will be charging from him till the outer lines. And for C10, you really don't want to be inside. Even if you're iframing inside, it would CC and kill you. So you really don't want that. So if it's charging from the inside, you can look at the ground and see it. I recommend staying outside of that circle. And then there's another mechanic where he would do a free zone inside of him where you can keep DPSing him freely, and it will alternate between those. It would be one outside, one inside, one outside, one inside. The one inside you can freely DPS and just, yeah. If you have range skills, I highly recommend trying to blast him while you're on the outside circle. If not, it's all good. You can just chill for a couple of seconds until he finishes the mechanic. Then you will see him charging flames, and then he will spin three spins doing massive damage and AoE. So I suggest to iframe that one. But yeah, mostly you'll be DPSing him, trying to dodge the same mechanics you've seen and I've already explained. Also, try to stamina manage. Don't iframe too long. Try to also stay away so you can recover some stamina. Here of the attack where he puts his sword into the ground, this is a two animation attack. So you could iframe the first one and then the second one might kill you. So please make sure to iframe correctly. Mostly you would wanna keep back attacking, looking in the ground, make sure that there's no flames on the ground so you can free DPS without dying, and trying to also keep the boss near the flames. When you start seeing a message that says, "No, this is not over, I'm not done yet," uh, care because he's gonna do blue AoE into another blue AoE into a pulsing blue AoE with like no attack animation. So care of that. You can also force move the pig by being on the corner of the circle or getting out of it, as the clips that I'm gonna put to you right now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's also the jumping mechanic where he jumps 3 times. You can stay on top of the boss, like move before he finishes jump and DPS him there, squeeze in a couple of skills. You can do it for the first two jumps, and the third jump I suggest iframing and trying to CC the boss while he lands, so you can actually CC him and he gets on the ground and you can do down attack on him. And yeah, that's pretty much it.